Hey, Tobias, what's up, man? It's your buddy Eric, dude. Hey, I got some cool ideas for the next tour.
What is it? Who calling my phone?
It's me. It's Eric, man. Your buddy, man, from the United States.
You got the wrong number.
What? Tobias, come on, man.
Police.
What the fuck?
Get off my phone.
Oh, shit. The wrong number. Gotta go.
Welcome to Eric's React and Review. Music, comic books, movie trailers, toys, and more. Please hit subscribe.
Whoa. What's up, everyone? Metalheads. It is I, Eric, with another React and Review. We're going to do something. It's about Ghost, of course. I tried to call my buddy Tobias. I'm really good friends with the guy. Anyway, I got the wrong number, apparently. Anyway, hope that guy can sleep tonight. Anyway, I want to do something I haven't done because I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to see Ghost on this tour, when they come to the United States because they're playing in Seattle or somewhere. They're playing away from Portland, Oregon. But I got to see him last year in January before the Impera came out. But I would really like to see him live because I want to hear the new songs. They just released a new EP. What was that EP they just put out? Phantomime. And there you go. Yeah. I did a review on it. I gave it a pretty good review. I'm going to give it like a solid B, or I think I gave it 3 horns up. Only because it's not Impera, and of course I think it's I'm not judging it because it's not like they do cover albums. And I think this is probably the least favorite cover album that they've done out of all the cover albums that they do. So I don't expect them to be super great like their studio albums. But I sometimes think that maybe they're a precursor as to what the next album might sound like. But I hope I'm wrong about that. I'm hoping the next album doesn't sound like this EP. It's a good EP, man. But I do like a lot of the tracks. I like Jesus, He Knows Me. That's a good one. It's a cover of the Genesis song. I like the one by the Stranglers that they do, or he did, Tobias anyway. Ghost. The other one by Television, I wasn't really a big fan of that song. And then the Tina Turner one. I think I need to hear it more. I kind of gave it a bad review last time because I guess I accidentally used a radio cut version or something. I didn't get the actual version. And then when I heard the record, I did a first reaction for that song because I heard the whole record, but I saved that one for last. And I pulled a video off YouTube that wasn't the original mix. And what happened was the intro got cut off. It just started with the verse, and I was like, okay, that sounds stupid. So anyway, after hearing the original, I do like it a lot better. It's still not a great cover. It's one of my least favorites by Ghost. But anyway, so what I want to do is I'm going to get into some Ghost live. So I've been seeing all these new live clips coming out, Ghost 2023 tour. And so I snagged one off the internet. I'm hoping I don't get in trouble for this. I'm hoping whoever footage this is, that they don't like put a copyright strike on my video or on my channel, and because I stole their footage. And we're watching a bootleg live footage. So I thought I'd wear my bootleg Ghost shirt, kind of modeled after the movie Jaws. It's even kind of crooked. Like I got it off Amazon. I thought that looks kind of cool, and I got it. It's like kind of crooked and shit. So yeah. So we're gonna check out Ghost live, and I want to see what they sound like with the new song, the cover album. We're gonna be looking at Jesus, He Knows Me, and see what it's all about. Because again, they put on such a great show. When I saw them it wasn't the Impera tour, but it was the tour right before Impera, the album came out. So they didn't do any new songs. I think they did. They might have done Hunter's Moon or something like that, because I know that song was already out. I think they did do that song when I saw them, but they didn't do like Call Me or whatever. What's that song? Call Me, Mr. Phosphor. I can't say that word, man. I suck at talking, man. I need to go to radio school and radio broadcasting school and become a DJ where I could talk like this all the time. Hey, what's up out there? What's up, everyone out there in La La Land? Anyway, so let's get into it, okay? Enough of my blabbing. We're going to listen to and watch Ghost live, and then we'll talk about it afterwards, all right? So here we go. This is Jesus, He Knows Me. I haven't seen them play this version yet. So yeah. And what I was wanting to call Tobias about was I wanted to tell him, you guys need to put out a pro shot Blu-ray concert, man. Is that in the works? We want to see a full show, but on Blu-ray, or like maybe a Netflix stream or something. Because I do like watching all these fan-made footage or whatever because there are some good ones out there. Like I mean, even though I saw them in January last year, I was still watching like all the fan made ones like afterwards. I was just watched a couple of them that were like really shot really well, like in 4K and stuff, and I felt like I was still at the concert. Matter of fact, I enjoyed those more because when I was at the concert, I was kind of stuck in like not very great seats, and when you're at a concert, the music's more blaring and really super loud. You're watching it on a screen anyway if you have crappy seats. So being able to sit home and watch it on YouTube and just having decent sound, I enjoyed it a little bit more. So anyway, let's see if it's the same case here when we watch Jesus He Knows Me live. Okay, we're gonna react and watch and review. Here we go. See if I can talk like this all the time. Then that'd be really cool, right? Sounds good. I always say, "Hey, you doing, motherfuckers?" You know the funny accent. Man, that was good. I liked it. You know, that was man. Whoever shot that. So I don't know if this is the person that shot it, but this was the channel I got it from. So I want to give credit. I'll put it in the description. The credit of the person who uploaded this 2 days ago. It's from Rouen, Zénith is the place they played on May 21st of this year, of course. And it was uploaded by a channel Pnook, like capital PN00K. So shout out to Pnook for uploading a very good. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if he shot that himself, he or she, but whoever did a really good job. You know, it was kind of more of the Tobias Ford show or the Papa Ford show or whatever. You didn't really see a whole lot of the other band, but and the sound was pretty decent for a bootleg recording. But as far as stage performance wise, I thought they pulled off the song really well. I mean, I know Ghost isn't one to use backing tracks or anything like that or lip sync, but they just sound good. They sound like the record. And, matter of fact, I think Tobias has spoken out about backing tracks or bands using backing tracks. I think he said something about, I remember reading somewhere that he said he used them early on in the very beginning, just in certain areas because he felt like that's what he needed to do to capture the certain sounds live. And he would watch other bands that kind of had similar sounds, and he was watching the concert or something like that, and he was like, I think he was telling Eddie Trunk or something because they were watching it together or they were at some festival, and Tobias was like, yeah, I want to get to a point where I don't have to, where I can actually play like that. So apparently he has, So yeah, from what I understand, that's the gist on that. So it's 100% live. There's no backing tracks or anything like that. So me, I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. Unless you're a band that really, really needs to do it or something, that's cool. But I won't be seeing you live. I'll just listen to your record if it's good music. But there's no point in calling it a live show if you're not going to be playing 100% live. All right. So what did you guys think? Drop it in the comments. This is a live reaction, not a live stream, but it was a reaction to an actual live song of Jesus, He Knows Me. I did a reaction to the video when it first came out, and that did pretty good as far as getting people on it, into it and stuff. Ghost is one of those bands that, man, for the amount of time that they've been around, 2006 or something like that, maybe 2010, so to some people that seems like a long time, but when you think about it, they're still pretty much considered like a new band. I mean, hell, some people consider Slipknot still a new band, even though they came out in the early 2000s, maybe, or maybe late 90s. It was. I'd have to look at that. But yeah, but when we're talking about bands that's been around for 30, 40 years, and then you got these bands that are 10, 15 years, even like Baby Metal. I mean, they're like playing arenas and shit like that. I mean, shit, man. And they do a good job. I mean, come on, they give you they give you your money's worth. They go all out. It'd be fascinating to see that's what I would love Tobias to do or the Ghost to do is to release like a DVD or Blu-ray of this tour or maybe even the last tour, just like a really pro shot. I hear a lot of bands don't do that now because they feel like everyone captures this stuff on YouTube anyway. So what's the point of putting something out on a physical format or something? But I think it's still very valuable to put it out on a physical format because I want to see it pro shot. I want to see like all the cool angles, I want to see backstage footage, all that stuff, the making of. I'd love to see the stage crew that sets up the show. I mean, we look at Metallica's tour, man. I'm watching some of those videos, and man, that stage. It's like, can you imagine working on that crew and having to put that together every weekend because they're only doing weekend shows, but that stage, fuck, man, it's like it's mind blowing how much work goes into something like that for like a 2-hour show to do all of that all day long. Freaking huge ass production. The light, everything's got to work like clockwork, man. They go up there, play an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, and then boom, tear it all down, start again. It's like, it's crazy, man, right? Back in the old days when the Barnum Bailey circus used to come into town and had to set up that tent and all the little rides and all that stuff. And man, how did they do it? Anyway, that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Get out there and get some Ghost music. If you're a new fan of Ghost, check out all their stuff. I loved Impera. I think it's a great freaking record. Again, the EP is okay. It's a B for me. Impera is just a phenomenal record, and not because it's not heavy, it's not metal, it's too poppy, like a lot of people say. it's just good music. They're just really well crafted songs, and you put that record on any time of the day, anywhere, any place, and whether you like metal or not metal or pop or country or whatever your genre of music, you're gonna dig some of those songs, if not all of them. And of course, their albums before that are great. I think they never disappoint. I don't think I can't think of one Ghost album that has any bad songs on it. Like I think even the first album, which is kind of wackily produced or whatever, there's still some great songs on there. I'm not a fan of the production on it, but I kind of am, because I like the rawness of it. I like the raw, the emotion that's coming through with just the way the guitars sound and everything. But when you compare it to like the more highly produced stuff that came out later on, it's definitely kind of below standard as far as production wise. But still a great record. There's still some great songs on there, and they sound good live. So anyway, I'll stop blabbing. I gotta go get something to eat. All right, Papa will be heading to bed soon. All right, everyone. Check out my show, The Metal Block. It's about every 2 weeks of a show, different themes. I just did the last one, black metal theme. I had my good buddy, my brother from another mother, Tony F. Corpse from Postmortem Superstar. Check that out. It's playing now. And he was my bandmate in Will-O-Wisp. If anybody don't know who Will-O-Wisp is, just Google it. And we do have a documentary in the works and all that stuff. We're not like super famous and nothing like that, but we have a good story to tell, and we're going to tell it. And it's going to be out in late 2024. Yeah, it's kind of like Anvil. Remember, nobody knew who Anvil was until they put out that documentary. So we're going to do the same thing, damn it. You're going to know who Will-O-Wisp was. It still is. Right, Tamron? That's my cat. Yeah. Yeah, she's knocking down my room. All right, guys. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself, because if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. So horns up and peace out. Now, how the hell do I stop this damn thing?